everyone. It's Elaine with Sweet Stampin'. Thank you so much for joining me this last day of September. Can you believe tomorrow is October? I cannot. I am definitely not prepared for tomorrow, but bring it on, October. So hope you guys are all doing awesome and that you had a great weekend and that you're having a good week. And lots of fun things to show you today. And Stampin' Up! News. Stampin' Up! Has announced the best, most amazing offer that I've ever seen, where you can get the starter kit for $35 and you still get the $125 worth of product. Or if you want more product, you can pay the usual $99 and get $189 worth of product. So you have two amazing choices. I've never in my 22 years in November seen an offer like this. So really amazing, a chance to try it out, get some fun product, and join my super fun team. We have a meeting every month. I'm going to be doing virtual meetings starting in January, and we have super lots of fun. We swap, we make projects, and we have a great time. And I really have a great team, and I really enjoy spending time with all of them. So it's really fun. So, hey, Gwen and Frida, thanks for joining. Joan and Pam and Louise, thanks for joining, you guys. And I'm just gonna do a little review of last week. I kind of like doing a little review, and then I get to show off the card that I am raffling off to a winner who comments and shares this video. And so I've got the names ready for this week, but let's show you the card. And I finished some of the cards. Like, I didn't finish all of them, but let's take a look here. Okay, so here we are. And I showed this card where I watercolored. And I did show this card. It's similar to one in the catalog, and we made it at my fall retreat meeting. And then, whoops, this is in the paper pumpkin. This is in the wrong pile. I'll do the paper pumpkin ones too. Those are the paper pumpkin ones. And then I finished this one. This one was one of the ones that I didn't finish. Ooh, that kind of moved. Let's move that back a little bit. And then I think I finished this one. Yeah, that was another one that I finished. And then this one is kind of similar to this one. I think this is the actual one that we made. And then this is the reverse. Remember, I showed you that I reversed the DSP. I did two. So I did one, and then I did the other side. And the same is true of this one. I did this right here, and I colored it differently. Hi, Susie. Thanks for joining. And I did a bit more muted pumpkin colors, but I really like how it turned out. I think it works nicely with the colors. And then I did show you the shaker card where I cut out all the leaves. Now all the leaves are stuck in the trunk. I'll have to try to get them out somehow. There we go. It's raining leaves, and they're all stuck in the trunk. That's kind of funny. Okay, and then this is paper pumpkin. I didn't quite sort these out. And then here is another one where I used the cutout to create a card. So I'm not wasting anything, I'm using everything. And then kind of the same as this one, I used the cutout for another card. And then for this one, I just stamped the etched autumn background stamp in the background. So this one's pretty simple, but I think it turned out really nice. And I just like the silhouette of the tree and a little bit of stamping inside, and then celebrate today. So it could be a birthday card or any kind of celebration card. And then this is the card that I was really wanting to show you, but I could not find this piece that I had cut. And I found it later. It was tucked inside the card. That's why I couldn't find it. I kept looking for it. But basically what I did is I took the die that has the deer and I cut it out 3 times in Mossy Meadow, Early Espresso, and Cajun Craze. And then I cut away the deer from the Mossy Meadow and the Cajun Craze and so forth, and to create this fun little scene in the different colors, and then stamped and colored the tree in the background. So that's another fun thing that you can do with that suite. So those are all the autumn cards. So we are going to give away, I think we'll do this one or this one. So that's gonna be for our raffle in just a moment. And then here's the paper pumpkin cards that I finished. So I think we saw this one, that I did that one where I cut out the tree, and then this is one of the card. It's like the one that looks like the woven cloth. Hi, Carrie. And this one, I just switched out the different background. And then this one, very simple. I just added basic beige and then stamped basic beige on a die from a Christmas label die. And then let's put that up there. And then this one, I just took the tree and the outline and added it to different backgrounds than the original card. And this one I added the fox and the pumpkins because I thought that was kind of a nice touch to add those. And then this is the original card, and this is an original card, and this is an original card. And so for this one, I just stamped some of the pumpkins and added. This is the one that I did that opens up like this, and I used a circle punch to punch the corners to create the same corners as the piece from the kit. And then these are the two that I created when I cut this tree out. Nope, I cut this tree out of this paper. And so then I used the outline to create this card. And then where is this tree? Where did this tree? Oh, I cut this tree out, and then it's in my tutorial. So if you purchase $50 this month, you're gonna see the card that I made using the tree cut out from this. So that's in my tutorial. The tree is in my tutorial. So I just did this simple card. Maybe I'll add some little dots or something, but so, I mean, I got quite a few cards out of this kit. I think definitely double the amount. So just super fun kit. And so this is my tutorial card. You like it? It's so pretty. And these are the original cards. So I do like making original cards, but I kind of step them up a little bit and add a little bit more embellishments and different things. And this time I did not cut the envelopes. I could, because this is, you know, nice design in different colors, but I decided not to. And then these are all the fun ones that I'm gonna be trying to post this week. And then here's the stamp set that comes with it. Okay, and so these were also part of the paper pumpkin. Okay, so now we're gonna raffle off one of these cards, and we're gonna go over to my screen here. And I've got all the names here, and we're just gonna click to spin and see where we land. Oh, that was close. So close. Louise, congratulations. You have won your choice of one of these cards. So let me know if you want the Mossy Meadow one or if you want the Cajun Craze one, and I will send it to you. So I'm going to write your name down on a Post-it note so I can be ready to send one of these to you. Okay. And then I'm just gonna tuck it over here so I see it. And then I can close this and we can come over here. And sorry I was late getting on YouTube. Just was running late, which happens. Okay, and then I'm gonna write down autumn, the autumn, and then Louise. And then today we're doing party dies. So exciting. I have been waiting to do these. They are so cool, so fun. Oh, Louise is on. Good. So let me know which one you want, Louise. Do you want the Mossy Meadow or the Cajun Craze? I can show those to you again really quick so you can see which one you want. So there's the Mossy Meadow. Says wishing you the happiest of days, thinking of you, and then this one just says wishing you the happiest of days. So let me know. I'll just put them back over here. Okay, so party dies. So they are in our annual catalog, and I'm going back to the annual catalog. And let's see. Sorry, I didn't get them ready, but I wanted to show you some of the fun samples that they had in the catalog showing you different ways that you could use it. And one of them was, I think with this, so I brought that out so we can have some fun with that. Sorry, where did it go? I think maybe it's in this bundle. Oh, here it is. I think. Okay, well, here they're showing that you can do obviously scrapbooking spreads with it, which is super fun. So there's just a note, and then we have the circle and the cone. Oh, there we are. Yay! So we've got this fun tag that they made for a bag. They did make a card, and they made a super cute, you see that banner in the back? So pretty. I love it. And they made these little boxes by cutting out little windows. So super cute. So there are 20 dies, which are amazing. So like super large. So the largest die is 7 by 5 3/8 and down to a super small die. So I'll show you. And then the party alphabet dies. I'm gonna look up what that character and that character and what this means, because I don't know what those mean. I know they're from other languages, so I'm gonna look that up because I just want to learn what languages those are from. Okay, Mossy Meadow. Got it. So let's do Mossy Meadow. Awesome. And by the way, Tiffany, if you're out there, I still need your address to send you the card. I have the card already in the envelope, and but no address for you. So send me your address. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is show you a little quick and easy fall banner that I'm going to make and put up in my entryway. And so I'm using the paper, the DSP from the Giving Thanks. Maybe one more. And I'm just gonna add this little leaf on here. So this is gonna be one of my ends, and then this leaf is gonna be the other end. And I'm gonna add more decorations. This is kind of the start of my banner. So there's more that I want to add to it. So then this leaf goes this way, and so this leaf goes this way, and then it's going to be like this. So I'm gonna have one leaf, and then I'm gonna have fall. So I did it in Cajun Craze and Crushed Curry, and then I alternated the Cajun Craze and the Old Olive stylish shapes. And then I found I could use the basic beige ribbon, but I looked and I found some Old Olive ribbon in my stash from a previous ribbon, and I think that looks better. So I'm gonna string this through, and I'm gonna add some more embellishments like some acorns and leaves and different things, and this is gonna be my fall banner. So that's definitely the first thing that you can do, is you can make a banner. And this is the largest banner size right here. So this is the 5. It does kind of fit on 5.5, but 5, did it say 5 3/8? I think it's supposed to be 5 5/8 because it just barely fits in a half. So if I see, okay, so that's 8. So not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, yeah, 3/8, but it's 5.5. Like really, 5.5 is better. So you can cut a half piece of cardstock and you can get 2 on a piece of cardstock. So, and then I use the gathering together paper. So super fun. Yeah. Okay, so that's one project and that's the ribbon for it. Put that away. Okay, so the next thing that I thought of that I thought would be super cool is to make a box. You guys know I love boxes and making boxes out of different things. And so it's really easy to make a box. So I cut the 2 of the largest size again, and then I just scored it at 1 inch from each side. So 1 inch on the left, bottom, and right, nothing on the top. And then this is 3.5 from here to here. So I cut this piece 3 1/4, and then I just cut the end of it with one of the dies. So it matched with 2 dies smaller than the largest one. And then I just folded and I've cut the little pieces there. And now I'm just going to put the tear and tape on the front piece because I want the front piece to look the nicest. So it's going to be the one that connects. Okay. So all the front pieces and then the bottom. Okay, so now let's peel this back. Looks like I went over the edge a little bit there. And then I'm just going to line it up like this. Okay, so that it's just easier to do because it's flat. Okay, and then now I can take that off and I'm just going to fold it like this, and then I can just fold this over flat. And it didn't quite line up there, but it's going to be a nice box. Okay, so now I'm going to just trim the side piece here that's coming from the back. I'm just going to trim that down. Woo! Because I want the front to look like it's sloping up, so I don't want this piece to be like in the way. So I'm just going to trim that piece off and then trim this piece off. It'll be easier if I do it this way. Okay, and it looks like I should not have put adhesive all the way to the top of the strip, so I will take care of that. So now I'm going to fold in the bottom sides, the back bottom piece, and then the front bottom piece. I'm going to have that get put, and then I'm going to just use anything long that I have, like a bone folder or whatever, just to kind of press on that, since it's hard to press because there's no pressure. Here's my bone folder. I was looking for that on the other side. Okay, and now we're gonna decorate this cute little box. You could put some Hershey's, the large Hershey's chocolate bars in there. That would be super cute. But we're gonna personalize this one a little bit because we have to bring in these fun letters. These letters are so fun, and you can even do windows like they did in the sample in the catalog. So this one, I'm just gonna do 2 dimensionals because I'm gonna tilt it a little bit. And then I'm gonna do an A. And just gonna put some of these on here, and then I need a little dimensional to just go in the middle right there. And then we can stick this on right here. Super cute. Just kind of trying to get that in the middle there. Okay, and now we're going to add a little bit of twine. So I have some of the old olive twine, and I'm going to use one of my larger ones, the 2.5 inch one, because I want it to be a little bit larger. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do 5. And then I'm gonna tuck this down through the middle, then back up through the bottom, and then through the little loop. And then we're gonna tie that tight. And then with twine, I just tie it again. Make sure I've got it nice and tight. Or again, you can tie it however many times you want. Okay, so now I've got my twine bow. I'm gonna pull that off here. Pull that off. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna spread all of these out. So fun. It's fun to do a lot of loops. Look at how fun that is. They just all want to bunch together. Let's see if I can get them to stay separate. Stay separate. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Alrighty. Super cute. And then we'll add our little bow with the glue dot. Just gonna roll the glue dot, and then let's put it on the other side. And then we're gonna add that like up. Where do we go? Up over here or here? I was hoping to add it like over here. Yeah, I want to add it over there. So let's just, oh, the glue dot is still on my finger. Haha. Let's get the glue dot on the ribbon, on the twine. And then we'll press from underneath here. And then we've got that wild twine going. Fun. And then we're gonna do some of the dots on here too. Gotta add some dots. And we'll do like, let's do one over here. And we'll do a couple up over, trying to get it to go with the adhesive, And we'll put one, we'll tuck one up there, and we'll tuck another one over behind the ribbon, right there. So super cute. So that is a treat box, and of course you can make any size you want. And then another thing that you can do that would be super fun is you could punch some holes in the sides and add some ribbon or whatever you want. Punch a hole there, and add some nice ribbon to your little treat box there. But there you go, really easy and simple, and you can dress it up with a fun bow and some dots and make it from the party dies, okay? So that's another thing you can do. Okay, next we have Halloween. We're gonna do some more Halloween things. So I have cut these out of Petunia Pop, and I have embossed the top with the glass and what's it called? The glass and garden embossing folder. So that embossing folder is a thin one. So, and then I have some of the spooky Halloween paper, and I've been wanting to use this fence. And I think this fence will be perfect on this banner. I think it'll be fun to put it on this banner. So I'm gonna add the fence, and I'm just gonna use, and I cut them a little bit longer than necessary just in case. And so I'm gonna kind of use this to help me line these up a little bit. So I think I'm gonna start here and add these all. It's hard when you love both sides of the paper, because I love this side too. I think it's cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this up in my corner right there, and then that's gonna help me kind of line these up a little bit. And I'm just gonna come back and I'll trim those off. But yeah, this will be fun. Okay, so there's this one. Okay, and line it up right there. And then where did my last one go? Huh, it disappeared. Okay, well, we'll find it and add it. We'll just trim this part off. And this is gonna be my cute little Halloween banner that I'm gonna put up. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some time. Okay, so we're gonna do all those. And then I cut out boo. Boo, with an exclamation point. Boo. And I have some of these stylish shapes. And so I'm gonna put these all on lovely dimensionals. So I've got all the ends of these ready. Oh, wow, this is like stucky stuck down. Stuckity stuck, stuck, stuck. I pressed too hard when I put that down. But yeah, we're gonna add dimensionals to all of these. So just flip all of these over. Trying to use all the edges. I stuck this from the other sheet. This was originally a different sheet, so maybe that's why it's sticking so much. So I'm just gonna do 3. 3 should be good. I usually do more, but I think 3 should be good. Okay, oh, I should have done black. Darn it. I can do black for the last one. I like always forget to use my black dimensionals. Like always forget. Okay, well, I kind of remembered. So let's see what the black one looks like. Yay, black is so cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put them kind of up a little bit so that we can see the fence and how cool the fence is. It's probably fine not to use the black on these ones. It's probably fine. And then I think some adhesive got on here somehow. How in the heck did that happen? There's no adhesive in here. Okay, so then we have this one, and then I gotta find the other thing, and then we're gonna add the boo. So we're gonna go boo with the exclamation point. So now we gotta, I don't think black is gonna work on these. Should I do mini dimensionals? Yeah, I think I shall do mini dimensionals. Okay, I think that should be good. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a little Halloween banner. And I've been wanting to use this little fence DSP. And then let's do the bee. Scoot the bee over. That should be good. And then we'll do the exclamation point too. Do one there. 2, 3. Okay, we can put it on there. So now let's put our boo on, and then I don't think I have any ghosts. I'm gonna steal some from the spooky, what is it called? The Sweet and Spooky kit. That's got some ghosts in it. But I have a whole bunch of other things from the DSP because it has all of those little guys and the stickers. Not really stickers, cutouts. Okay. Boo, boo. Okay. So many dimensionals. Okay. Now our O. Now we'll do the I. Let's see. Hopefully that's kind of in the middle-ish. Yeah. Ba-doop. Okay. So now I have some leftovers from the the kit with the little treat holders. I've got some bats and some ribbons and some of these fun stars. So I'm going to use some of those. And then, ooh, I have some of these pieces from the, you know what I mean, the paper, the DSP, those pieces. Oh, and I have a cat. Ooh, goody, goody, goody. I can add those on. That will be cute. And darn, I wish this was in black. Eek! I might have to cut out a black one. And then here's another bat. And then we've got candy corn galore and more bats. So lots of fun things to add here. Let's do these bats. I like these bats. So I'm just gonna do, I'll do 3. Hey Tiffany, thanks for popping in. We'll catch you on the other side. And we'll do like a bat, maybe one over here. And then we'll do, because this is the decorating part is super fun, because then you can really just like start adding a whole bunch of fun things on. Okay, the other bat. Okay, and so this one we'll have down here. Ooh, spooky. And then here's another bat. Perfect. I have 4 bats for my 4 pieces. This one I need to move down. Or I just need to do another one because that was too high. Ah, doing. There we go. Okay. So we did one right there. We did one right there. No. 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 Okay. Maybe down there? No. Ah! I want it up here. Is that okay? Yeah, I think it'll be fine up there. It's just that I need to punch a hole up there, so I need to leave room for the hole. Okay, and then this one with Mr. Frankie. Get a bat. And then this bat can be over here. Oh, we already did over there. Okay, so now we have to do, if Mr. Frankie's here, we kind of have to do, oh, I need the other piece of paper. Let me grab it really quick because I do have it with my spooky thing. I thought I had 4 of each, but I guess I only had 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's cut another one. It's 4 1/4, so I'm just gonna do a little bit beyond, and then I'm kind of seeing a little bit of orange from the other piece. I'm gonna cut the orange off. Okay, and then I still have a little bit more left for some more fun Halloween shenanigans. So let's add this on. And, oh, okay, I found the bat. My finger found the bat. And then we'll add this about right there. Okay, pretty close. Just a tiny, tiny sliver to cut off. Okay, and now we can add this on. Boo! And our bat. Ugh, our bat's gonna go like down here. Our bats are all over the place. And then we have our Frankie there and our kitty there. Okay, and now we can start adding, this is fun ribbon. I wish I had more of it. I only have 1. Darny darn. Actually, I might have more from previous paper pumpkin kits. And then this is the string. I'm just gonna use string to hang this up. And so let's see what else we have in here. I know we have a lot of the crows because I didn't use a lot of the crows, and we have bats, but I'm not gonna use those bats because I decided to use the other. Oh, and there's her little broom. Woohoo! But I am gonna use some candy corn. So I need the candy corn, and I do want to use this. So I think I'm gonna put it over here because it fits better. And oh my goodness, look at how much candy corn I have. Oh, and I have his little trick or treat thing. Where's the other one? Yep, I have 2 trick or treat things. Okay, so that's a lot of candy corn. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of that candy corn, but yeah, and I don't know what this circle is from. I'm gonna turn on my fan because I'm getting kind of warm. And then we could even have like a happy Halloween over here. That looks cool. See, this is what I save like all my leftovers for. And then we can have a bow here. And we're not using these bats. I just want to do 1 kind of bat. And I still have 1 of those left, and I have some stars left from that kit. And these guys are, oh, I found another candy corn. These guys will go on something else along with the eek and candy corn. I had 1 on a dimensional already. Ha! Okay, so now we can do a lot of candy corn all over the place. Let's just go ahead and turn some over. Dimensionals on some of them. We can have some fun. And then this one will do a dimensional on each end so that we can get that on over here. Okay. So we'll just put that right there. We'll kind of hang off a little bit, but super cute. We'll have our Frankie be there. And then we need all of our candy corn fun. So I feel like we can put them in like groups of 3. Groups of 3 on each page, maybe like that. And then put some over here. They give you so many candy corn pieces. You could do the jar bundle and put all these candy corn pieces like in the jar. That would be one way of using them. And then do I want to put them on here? Maybe just one, I don't know if I want to put any on here. Got some on there because I've got the bat down here. Maybe I can put some up here. Let's try putting them up here and see what that is gonna look like. Maybe just two. Yeah. Just let's see how it's looking. There's a ton, yeah, of ephemera in the pack. Like I used most of it on the cards the other day. I don't know where to put this yet, so I'm just gonna stick it right there. And then I wanna stick this on, let's do it under the B. Oh, I ran out. And so many fun things. Let's see, did I have more? I don't think I did. I think I really did use almost like pretty much everything. Happy Halloween, that's so cute. Okay, not gonna need all the candy corn, so we'll put that back. And then I do want to use those 3 candy corns, but now I'm gonna add some stars. Yes, let's see, where do I want to add the stars? Let's see, let's put one on each to start with. Oops, okay, go there. Okay, and then I think I'll do 2 here on this one. And yeah, we'll do 2 on that one. Okay, oh, so cute. And then let's see if I have more of this ribbon because I'd really like to use it. And then we can color Frankie and our witch. We'll need petunia pop and maybe, I don't know, pumpkin pie? Oh, we'll do the granny apple green. Yeah, petunia pop and granny apple green. Where are you, petunia pop? Up here, petunia pop and granny apple green. Okay. And then what else was I getting? I can't remember now. The twine. Oh, darn it. Do not have any. A lot of black. Okay. That's a bummer. I do have this. Oh, I know what I have. I know. Where did I put it? We have that sparkly twine. Where did I put it? Aha. I'm gonna use this one. These are so cool. These are part of one of the Christmas suites, the Modern Christmas, I think. But look how cool it looks with the Halloween. Super duper cool. So I'm just gonna do regular bow. Just regular, not super fancy. And then we'll do glue dot. Add the glue dot on there. And now we can add a bow. I'm probably trying to add too many things again, but let's see. Does the bat want a bow? I don't think he does. And where do I put the bow now? I'm not even sure where to put it. Okay, we'll stick it there. But I totally want to do a bow. Okay, let's color. So let's move this up a little bit. And we've got our Frankie. And so we will have Frankie we'll have him do green shirt. So green shirt. Put put some dark here. And we'll do some dark on this side. Okay. And we'll color the rest of his shirt. So cute. And we'll do his little socks in green. I think it's funny that I think it's a dog, Frankie dog. That's kind of funny. Okay, just add a little bit more dark. And then we'll do Petunia Pop Pants. Petunia Pop Pants. And we'll do the little screw thing here in Petunia Pop. And we'll do this fun candy. I'm gonna try and swirl. Ugh, I'm shaking too much. I tried to swirl it, but it's still good. Okay, color the pants. La, la, la. Oh, look how cute he is. Okay, and then we'll need to color his fur. And then here's the Witchy Witch. And we'll start off with the Petunia Pop for her dress, for her top. So she already has like a cauldron, so she is gonna have the broom in her hand. Okay, and then, yeah, we'll have her do we'll do alternating. Okay, so it's this one. And then we'll do some of the Granny Apple Green. Actually, I think this is the light one. Do the dark one. Okay, super fun. And then finish off her skirt, super cute. And then we'll do, I think, a Petunia Pop Halloween guy. Color him in. Super cute. Okay, and then should our broom be green? Sure, we'll make it green. I don't know if yeah, sometimes there are green brooms, right? Go back and add some more dark. Okie dokie, loving it, looking good. Okay, and then I'll color in their little faces, and then they'll be holding their little things. So that will be with that, and then he will have his little thing there. Super, super cute. Okay, so now I gotta think, where could I add the bow? Okay, yes, which banner die did I use? So I used one where I could get yes, I can get 4 on a sheet. So it's about 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I think it's the 5th largest one. Let me go grab that too. You guys can see how big these are. They're very, very big. So this is how big they are. And yes, it's the 5th die. I pulled it off so that I would remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you can fit 4 on there. you put the candy corn in the kettle. That's so cute. And then you have all these reinforcers too. So that's the party dies. And then here's the alphabet. It goes on 2 sheets because there are a lot of letters. So here are all the letters, and they're fit together more by shape than by ABCs alphabetically. They're not really together alphabetically. Okay, so what is not tacked on? So I need to do that, and then I want to figure out where to put some ribbon. Can I put it right there with the stars, or would that be like too much? Let's see. Tiffany, no, I did not get your email with your email address. Send it to Elaine@sweetstampin.com and try again, and we'll see if hopefully I'll get it. Okay, where do I put the bow? I just feel like the bow wants to be right there. Let's put one. But that already has one right there. Okay, maybe we're not doing a bow. Oh, darny darn. But we could use this string. This would be a fun string to use instead of just the black, right? I think we will use this string. So I just need to punch holes, and I'm gonna get small holes. So small one. So this is an old Stampin' Up! One, and this is, I think, an 1/8. Yep. Okay, so that's not tacked down. So I'm just gonna do it in the corner. Just in the corner here. In fact, the design is like providing me a guide right in the middle there, so that's where I'll do it. Okay. So right there. Right there. Super cute. Okay. Oh, Frankie! Forgot. Flung him over there. Okay. Move this over a little bit. Okay. So now we're gonna go, I think like this long. It's gonna be a shorter banner. Not super, super long. We'll cut it there. But this is cool. These are super cool twine. Super, super cool. It's black and white and gold baker's twine, and it's online in the Modern Christmas suite. So then we can just easily thread this through, and this is a nice decoration that you can put away and it will be flat. That's one of the criterias for one of my friends. She says if she wants to add any Halloween decorations, it has to be something that can fold flat, because she has so many Halloween decorations. Not enough room. Come on. Yes, I am understanding that. So banners are fun because they fold flat and you can do all kinds of things with them. Okay. And then our last one. And we'll just weave this through. And there we have our fun Halloween banner. And I guess I could have spaced it out a little bit more, so I'll space it out a little bit more, give everything a little bit more space. And there we go. Super cute. Ta-da! Super, super fun. And then you can just tie like a little knot somewhere on the end so it doesn't just slide off. And then you will have your banner. So super fun. There's so many more things that you can do with these dies. On the stings, tell me more, Joan. Yep, you definitely need the alphabet die. It is so cute. I'm just realizing this is kind of a little bit diagonal, but oh well. I'll maybe change it a little bit. But so a box, a Halloween banner, and then I'm gonna do my fall banner. This is for November. And just super, super fun ways. Oh yeah, this would be really cool too. I forgot about this because we have this checkered. That would be fun to put on. I think that might even be more fun. I might change it. And then we do have the petunia pop, but I'm not gonna do, oh, I should do petunia pop bows. That's what I should do along with those. I'm gonna do it. Petunia pop. And I'm not gonna do a big one. I'll just do like this size. Oh, I put these little things on to hold the ribbon for me so it doesn't come off. These are not ribbon scissors. Okay, so let's tie a nice bow. I love this ribbon because it's shiny. Shiny and pretty. Okay, and that kind of got flipped. Ooh, yeah. I like that. I'm gonna leave these kind of long, kind of like it long. Okay, glue dot. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of ribbon. I forgot about my other ribbons. And then I feel like if I add this, I feel like maybe I can add this like on top or right next to it and it'll look nice. What do you think? String in between each banner. Oh, like the bow there, that would be cute. Yes. And let's do one more. So many possibilities. What we can do here. Wrap this around. And then make another nice bow. Okay. Super fun. And right there. But then the two bows are like right next to each other. Oh, maybe a bow right there. Happy Halloween with the bow on top. I do like the bow on top. Each one might be getting a bow because I'm just gonna have fun and go overboard on this one. I'm just gonna tuck this behind. Oh, I should tuck it through. That's what I should do. Maybe, I'll see. But yeah, that one is kind of long. We just trim it. Oops. Trim it a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be more fun with this. Luckily, this is really, really easy to pull out. Ta-da! And I will definitely be using it on other things, but I totally want to use this one. La, la, la. So, let's see. Thank you, Pam. Yes. Let's do a little bit more so we can have some ribbon in between. And the ribbon will stay a little bit better. And I'll add more bows. And this is just super duper fun. Let's just kind of put some of the stuff away here, out of the way. And then I do want to color these guys, if you don't mind. I'm gonna color them. And then where did the little dimensionals go? We have to put a little dimensional on this, and then probably a glue dot. I have to roll up a glue dot and put it on the end so that doesn't go anywhere. Okay. And then let's see, what should we do? We'll do light, medium light, and medium to color these guys. So I'm gonna do, let's try this one for the cat's inside of the ears. This is very pink, so that's good, very pink. And then I should make her look like my cat Pepper. Okay, and then I'll go to darker and see what that looks like. Oh, that's not gonna be dark enough. No. Is this darker? I never know what's darker. 800, 700. What's that? Light. Medium light. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. They all look very different. Okay, nope. And I feel like there's a big jump here from 700, that's 300, that's 400. Okay, 900, 8, where's 6? I'm missing 6 and 7. Maybe I pulled the wrong ones. I don't think so. Oh, there's medium. Maybe I did the medium deep. Medium deep, that's what I did. Okay, so these are the ones that I'm looking for. These are the, okay. Yes, that's better. Oh, I should have made the cat gray, actually. That's like my cat Pepper. She's gray and white. I wonder where she is. Usually she's hanging out with me, but not today. She was this morning. She was following me around pretty much everywhere, even when I went to the bathroom. She was right there on the windowsill with me, keeping me company. But she does love being on the windowsill there, because then she can see all the birdies. Let's just see if I can add a little bit of like dark here. Oh, that's a super cute kitty. Super cute. Okay, so now I need just regular dimensionals, and I'm out of those too. My goodness. I go through dimensionals so quickly. Okay, oh, that is super cute. I love it. Let's put her little broom in her hand. Oh, darling. Okay, let's color Frankie. So let's do, yeah, let's do this one. Super cute. Yep. We dressed Pepper up one year, and as Wonder Woman. She had a little Wonder Woman outfit, and she did not like it, but it was funny, she didn't really complain. She just came over to me, jumped up on my lap, and just looked at me like, take this off. So I took it off her, and then she jumped down and ran away. So we haven't put her in a costume since then. We kind of got the message that she did not like that. It's kind of funny. Okay, blend this in a little bit. And we'll do a lighter one for his eye. Super cute. And then let's do a couple lighter and see what that looks like. Which one is it? I feel like that's gonna be too dark. Okay. Okay, super cool. So now we can add Mr. Frankie. Okay. So we gotta put him over a little bit so we have room for his little candy container. When you were young, did you have one of those? I had an orange one. It was super uncomfortable to carry around because it was kind of that plastic handle. Yep. But, and when it got heavy, it kind of hurt. But it was definitely fun to collect the candy. Our parents did not let us have candy very often, and so we would, like, before we got home, we would try and like eat as much of it as we could. And that was back in the day when people just like sometimes would make goodies or would like, you know, divide things up from a big bag. They weren't all like individually packaged. Pillowcases, yes. Definitely did the pillowcases. That was much softer to carry, but then it got hard when it got heavy because there's like no handle on it. You just had to grab the whole bag. Now finally they have all these cute Halloween bags that are easy and comfortable to carry. But this is a very beautiful banner, if I do say so myself. And super fun. Yeah, I like this ribbon better. It's funner. That's my gooder English for my foreign exchange student. I tease her that I'm teaching her gooder English. And she laughs and says, "Stop." She's back in Finland now, studying for all of her finals. They do a lot of final exams in Finland, so wishing her the best wishes on all her studying. There we go. So fun. So I have more candy corns and ribbon, and I can add more bling bling if I wanted to. So many fun things that you can do with the Party Dies bundle. So here's my little box, and I did my fall card. And then I don't know if you noticed, but on a lot of the gifts that I did for my fall retreat, I used the letters. I did personalized notebooks and I did personalized tags. So the letters are fantastic, and I think those are like something you keep forever because you can use them for all kinds of things forever. They're like never gonna go out of style, in my opinion. So I think they're good. I feel like I need candy corns on this one. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna put a couple right there because I put too many things up there. Because I've got the ribbon, I've got the Happy Halloween, got the bat, and then I think I might even add some of this ribbon, or maybe I'll add this ribbon. I love this one. I wish I should have saved more of it. It was from the kit. That was from the kit. So I'll just do 2 on there because I did 2 on here. So great, I ended up with another one with the dimensional on it. I was hoping to get rid of the one with the dimensional on it, but hey, I can use these for other things. And the paper. So super duper fun. And then I'll use this for something else because I like this better. You know, and then you can tie, like do a cute little loop on the ends, and so fun. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you learned some fun things that you can do with the Party Dies bundle. The banners are absolutely amazing. There's so many more things that you can do. It's just that unfortunately we don't have all day to do them all. I would love to do them all, but definitely banners are the first thing you think of, but you can turn almost anything into a box and definitely put them on cards. It would be fun to make a window that said, I don't think boo would fit, but like maybe just fun on a card. So many ideas, so many fun things. So I hope you learned some things and you enjoyed that. And let's see, next week is October, which is amazing. And we are going to be getting back into some of the holiday catalog items. And let me look on my list because it changes. Yes, this one. So we did that. Okay, so I have a Fright Night and Branching Out bundle. That will be cool. And then I also have the paper tags bundle to do. Okay, and then it's all Christmas. It's all holidays. So super, super fun. So let's see here. Thank you guys. And have a great rest of your month. And tomorrow, happy October. And contact me if you're interested in learning more about Stampin' Up's fantabulous bestest offer they've ever offered, which is $35 for the starter kit and getting $125 worth of product, or paying the regular $99 and getting $189 worth of product, plus the free shipping, plus they throw in a paper pumpkin kit for the US. So really, really great time to try joining Stampin' Up and enjoy being part of a really fun team and community. I have a community Facebook group that we share things on that's really fun, and also a WhatsApp group where we share things as well, and we get together and swap and do projects, and this would be such a fun project to do. There we go. Now you can see the whole banner hanging in all of its glory. That's going to be interesting to take a picture of. I'm going to have to put it like on my mirror thing and take a picture of it. So I will figure out a way to take a picture of it. So thank you guys, and I will be back next week with some more fun things to show you with the Halloween. We're going to do a little Halloween, the Fright Night, and then we'll throw in, of course, the Branching Out bundle, because I love that bundle. I've already shown it, but I'm going to throw that one in, and the Party Dies bundle. No, I already did Party Dies. Paper, what was it? Paper tags? Paper tags bundle, the paper tags bundle. And that one has, the dies have 2 stamp sets they coordinate with. So that's kind of fun. I like it when they add more stamp sets that coordinate with the dies, because then you get more use out of the dies. So it's time to sign off, and thanks for joining me, and I will see